when you think about just the love for the game, though, too, man, and just being the guy that come out of the city, being able to experience that, did you think that that's what you was? Did you think it was gonna get that big the way you was finding yourself in Asia performing, or was it, I'm just gonna hit this chitlin circuit, whatever I get out the game is what I get out the game?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, before I put out my first album, I thought that shit was gonna be a mixtape. The Adventures of Bobby Ray was almost a mixtape. Like B.o.B versus Bobby Ray was the last mixtape I did before the album. And I was saving songs, man. Like, I was saving songs, holding off songs. Like, nah, man, we gotta save this for the album. We gotta save this for the album.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of songs that never even came out. But I don't know. For sure, no. I didn't think it would be that big.
Yeah.
First of all, I didn't even think my songs would be that big. And then I didn't even think that they was gonna start calling it pop music. When I heard Airplanes, it didn't sound like pop music to me. When I heard Airplanes, it sounded like, it sounded like some cool, like some cool edgy dark shit kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it just ended up being that sound, you know what I'm saying? Like, just having like a piano or just emotional guitar, emotional piano with a slow hip hop break beat and a melodic hook sung by your favorite songstress, you know what I'm saying? And then throw them rap bars on there, boom, that was the formula, you know what I mean? But see, I never synthesized my own formula. Like the rest of the industry did, and that became the pop sound.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So
now that's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell, Bob.
Yep.
Being an artist early on that people compared to Andre 3 Racks, man. What was that like when you was trying to do your thing and folks was like, hey, man, if anybody gonna be the next 3 Racks, it's him right here. Was there any pressure with that going on, or was you thinking, hey, man, I'm B.o.B, goddammit?
I feel like at first I really didn't mind it.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like, that's
Racks.
great. Right?
Exactly.
And I remember people asking him like, yo, like, why don't you do a song Bob? Why don't you do a song Bob? And he was like, nah, man, just had to make sure he was the real deal, you know what I'm saying? And we ended up doing a record, you know what I'm saying? And so, but it's like after a while, it just kind of was like, I would hear it less and less because I really developed my own sound.
Facts.
But still, even now, even you asking it, people still know, like, yo, like when it comes to like niggas from Atlanta who are eclectic, I'm definitely in that category. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How to Make a Clone took me there. Okay, when I heard that those bars in there, I mean, the only other person that's crazy enough to say those bars is 3 Racks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, when y'all worked together, what was that like, though?
You know, it's a different approach.
Okay.
With like just with me studying 3 Racks, man. It's like I remember when I was in the studio with Eminem, and I played Eminem how to play the guitar, and I remember M being like, "You just never know where he gonna land at." You know what I'm saying? When I played it, and it's like, I know what he meant when he said that, because first of all, you gotta put this in perspective. I grew up listening to Eminem. This nigga was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
He was that nigga, dog. And it's like, you know, we in a politically correct in society now, so you know you can't be Eminem now. But it's like he was that nigga, and like I was watching him listen to Andre 3000 verse on my song.
Oh my God.
And he was like, damn, man, it's like you never know where he's gonna land with the flow. And I'm just like, yo, this is wild to me. You know what I'm saying? But I know what he meant by that, because it's like the approach that I'm talking about is like the way Andre approaches verses is like he's like a journalist. Like he's like a journalist, he's like storytelling. And he does the same thing, you know, when you see like battle rap or like metaphor battle, like and they make you go, ooh.
Yeah.
Like he's able to do that just from talking from his perspective, and you'd be like, damn, I never thought about that. And so it was just really dope, man. To like, and even to this day, bro, you like I know that I have a certain skill that I'm still discovering, but to this day, I still listen to Dre's verses and be thinking like, how the fuck did he? Why did he say that like that?
Come on.